Hi everyone, this is Killshot from 99 Gaming, and this is The Walking Dead and Random Things live Monday 9 p.m. So hopefully you guys are having a wonderful start to your week. I know Mondays are usually bad for a lot of people. We have a lot of fun on Sundays, and then people have to get up, they got to go to work, do their thing, and that's why we do this on Monday night, just a chance to debrief. And I promised you guys, because I don't want to open up that can of worms, I'm just so tired of turning on the news and seeing this controversy and that controversy. I just want to talk about other things, random things. So thank you guys for all being here, and give us a good start to the week. So we got some pretty good topics to talk about. I got some crazy good news for everybody. It's a little shocking to me, but I am going to reveal it here because it is one of our topics. And see a few people walking in. So Camille, good to see you. Walking Dead girl. Harley Quinn made it. Lindsay Luke, what's up, Lindsay? GG, what's going on? Fred Bear. The crew is rolling in. iRock6. I'll do a few shout-outs early because I know I miss a lot of you guys when I do the late shout-outs. So just kind of want to throw them out there randomly. A few people I don't see as of yet. So Kel says, smile, I see you. Always my mods, great. So before I get started, just another special shout-out. We added 2 more people on the Patreon page. As you guys know, it's just another way to support 999 Gaming. So I want to say thank you to Diane Jones and also Brene Harp. So appreciate both of you guys and what you're doing for the 999 Gaming channel. We're getting close to our goal. That's like 17 Patreon supporters. So pretty cool stuff there. We're going to roll into some things here. We'll catch up on some shout-outs. Let me kind of give the legal disclaimer we always do. This is The Walking Dead and Random Things, so I will be reading your comments, your chat, so don't say anything that you don't want your mom to know about or you don't want your significant other to know about, because I may say, hey, Grimes Girl said such and such, and you may not want that in a video. So if you say it, it might be part of this video. So let me give you guys just an awesome announcement, and then I'm going to ask you the question of great service versus poor service. So yesterday I did a video, and as you guys know, I'm pretty big into The Walking Dead. So Walking Dead Road to Survival, this was not me personally, but it's several people that had raised an issue. So I did a video, about 3,000 people I guess have watched it so far, a couple hundred comments. A lot of you have commented on that video. We talked about the right thing to do for customer service. I cannot believe it. Scopely has started making it right for several people. I've seen comments to me like, hey, guess what, Kills? I got the 3-star character. That Scopely gave me another opportunity. Blew my mind. And that's because of all of you. We did that video. We made an impact. And I know Scopely watches some of my videos, so I will do, it's not going to be a retraction, but I am going to do something and say, thank you, Scopely, because I've dogged you out on a couple of videos. And if you guys are watching a live stream, if somebody is a Scopely representative, they won't admit it. But if they are and they're watching my video, thank you for doing the right thing. It's so often that we criticize poor customer service, but when somebody does something, I just want to stand up and say, you're awesome. So thank you. Appreciate that. If you didn't watch the video, you might be lost on the topic. So we're going to talk about that a little bit. It wasn't really a question of the game. It was more somebody accidentally deleted something, and it was an easy fix, and they got a customer service rep that basically said it's irreversible. We can't do it. We can't do anything about it. And I did not like that response. It wasn't a response to me, but for some of the people that play this game and spend a lot of money, you can do something about it. And they did. So really, really cool stuff. So thanks. And I'm going to throw that question out to all of you. I want to know a really bad experience that you had. Oh boy, some of these retailers or some of these joints are not going to want to watch this video. So you just give me a real quick, memorable, poor customer service experience that you can think of, and then we'll couple that maybe with a nice customer service experience, because that's my good customer service story for the day. And the thing is, had nothing to do with me personally. So awesome stuff. So I want to know, place where you gotten bad service, or a place that you will never go into again because it was just so memorable. And that is going to be our first topic for Random Things. And we're going to roll into several topics. We got 5 up here today, but I got some backup topics that we're going to talk about. You guys know how we get on 1 or 2, and sometimes it just doesn't stop. So going to pause here for a second and read some of your stuff as Tommy Sweetass McCandless has made his entrance. Wow. Tommy, you get a bigger introduction than I do. That's pretty amazing. I'm glad we went with that. Glad we went with that name. So iRock6 says over the phone, poor customer service. Yeah, I've had some pretty bad customer service, and I'll get into another one too. Restaurants are really bad here in Austin. Ordered food from a restaurant. This is Lindsay Luke, and the order was messed up, and we called to complain, and they said, sorry, can't help you. We won't order there again. Yeah. Kathy Joe is not a fan of the Walmart. I haven't been in a Walmart in a while. I think the last time I went in a Walmart was, I think I was just visiting some people back home, and we stopped in to get some fishing supplies or something. I can't remember it was that bad, but I didn't really expect it to be good, I guess. What's up, Steph Richardson? Thank you for popping in. Carmen Trance recently ordered something from a website, didn't get it, won't answer emails, and even changed the name of the website. Carmen, were you shopping at a shady website? I'm not going to ask. Tommy is boycotting Wendy's. You know, I got to tell you, I've always been a McDonald's fan, and no matter how much they screw my order up, I go back. I don't know what it is. It's like I go through McDonald's expecting it to be bad, and usually it is, or expect to be wrong, not bad. But I always check it, you know, when I go through the drive-thru now, like, this is a Diet Coke. What are you trying to tell me? These, but Wendy's, somewhere you can go now, and they tell you, let you know if the fries aren't hot or the fries aren't fresh, and you can just sit there and wait, and they'll bring you more. I think that's kind of cool. I love it. Tommy says, "Kills, you made me what I am today." I don't know if that's good or bad. It must have been. It was a beauty website. It was probably the same place that Michelle Yang shops from. Shady stuff. No. Ugh. I don't know about. I don't know about bad food experience. Yeah, this is going to, maybe I shouldn't have brought this up. This is going to kind of gross me out. One thing I can't do, yeah, I shouldn't have brought this up because I'm a little queasy with bad food customer service stories. So yeah, maybe we'll shift this topic to something a little bit different. Okay, you know what? Let's switch it up. How about great customer service? Let's transition that. Give me a place that is your, oh boy, say, you know what? I just talk about her and she appears. Boom, there's Michelle. I was just talking about websites that sell beauty supplies. So, what's your go-to store? Give me your great service. Yeah, I'm gonna steer really clear of bad food stores because I don't want to know it, because the next time I go to it, I have a very vivid memory. And if you tell me something like really creepy about McDonald's or Wendy's, the next time I walk in there, it's just gonna make me walk out. I should have known this when I brought up poor customer service. All right, good customer service. Places that are your go-to places. Nordstrom. There you go. What is up? What's up, Shanny D? Thank you for being here. Amazon. You know, Amazon they got the market right now. They're just nailing everything. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of varying opinions, I think, on fast food. David's Tea, every time I go in. Thank you, Kathy Joe. Appreciate you popping in. You know, I wanted to open something like a tea place, and then somebody else did it. You ever have an idea that I guess we'll transition. This isn't on the topic, but you guys know it's random, so I'm going to go off in a different direction. Have you ever had a great idea and you knew that it was your idea, and then you go to research it and found out somebody else either has already done it or did it after you talked about it, didn't do it? So Let's see if you've ever had like what you think is a groundbreaking idea. You know, Starbucks really started getting crazy. I thought, you know, that you could do the same thing with tea, and it's probably better for you. I don't know. I guess that's debatable now because we go back and forth whether coffee's good for you, coffee's bad for you. But I thought, you know, I like Nirvana because Nirvana was one of the greatest bands ever, and I like tea. Why not call it Tivana? I mean, come on, that's creative. And then I swear, like a couple years later, somebody opened up a store and they called it Tivana. And I wonder if I like said it out loud and one of those people stole my idea, or if it was just a common theme and somebody else just did it. Just a thought. Just a thought. I love Starbucks is great. I like it's just that language, you know. Everybody that drinks from Starbucks, I just want to order a small. I don't tall, grande. What are the names here? Who knows the names? Help me out with this. I'm not a coffee fan. See, there you go. I love Tivana. Well, you know what, Shani? You might have been buying my tea from Tivana several years ago. I still feel like they jacked my idea. I really do. I don't know. Could be coincidence. Rock, she's like, my gas station has better coffee. I I think I rock is a she. If you're a he, then I apologize. I'm all backwards sometimes. I see thumbnails and it's just like I try to guess, but usually I'm 50-50 and no. Usually it's 50-50 and I get it right like 10% of the time. That's how bad my luck is. I have some tall, grande, venti. But I don't like coffee. So I like, what is your drink of choice? So if you guys are tea drinkers or coffee drinkers, just give me some of these freaky names that you order when you go in there. I'll tell you what I order. And actually, it's not crazy, but it is, like a certain name. Like, when you order, what was it, James Bond, order a martini, shaken, not stirred, or something like that. So I have a specific name for my tea, which it's a little, it's a little uncomfortable to stand there in line and have to say the whole thing. So yeah, give me your barista name, your Starbucks names. The Go-Go Juice. Fanta. Fanta is not a Starbucks. I think I was vague with the question. I was like, okay, there we go. Somebody got it. Green tea frappe. Okay, mine is a shaken black tea lemonade sweetened. Doesn't there have to be like an easy way to say that? Like, I'll take a number 3. It's just a little bit, it's good, but it's just a weird way to have to stand up there and order it. Ginger peach black tea with sugar. There you go. Okay. Grimes girl's along the same lines as me. Georgia peach tea. Unsweetened green tea. Okay. See, Shani D, that is so simple. I like it. Just unsweetened green tea. Easy to say. It's not a super long, you got all these different analogies and things and abbreviations and acronyms and all that other stuff. This was not even on the agenda. This is why we get off topic. Earl Grey. For me, always. Wasn't that the name of the person in 50 Shades of Grey? I didn't see that either. Earl Grey? Whatever. I'm probably wrong on that. Oh, we're going to open up another can of worms with that. Okay. Speaking of rich people that can do anything they want, money is no object. So this has been proposed by several different people. We talked about random things. And, scrolling, just looking at some properties and looking at some people that, they just do a lot of good things. They donate a lot of money. Zuckerberg is one of those. This Zuckerberg, I think Gates might be, I'm not sure if Warren Buffett is in that club. But they take this pledge, and the pledge is to give away so much of their worth throughout their lifetime. In some cases, I think it's like 99% of their worth. So, if you plan on making $100 billion in your lifetime, you can probably live on $1 billion, but, giving away to various things. So the question I want to throw out there to this group is, if money was no object, what would you do with it? Just kind of curious. And I don't mean like $500,000 or $1 million. I guess here, what we'll do is we'll ask 2 follow-up questions. First, scratch that. I'll get to the second part of that in a second. First of all, think of a dollar figure and type it in chat right now of what you consider, if you had the cash right in front of you, what do you consider a lot of money? Just kind of curious. 1,000, 10,000, 50,000. Don't go high on this. Don't say, okay, $1 billion. What is the lowest dollar amount that you consider to be a lot of money? Just curious. And then we'll get to the other stuff. I should have preluded that question because I'm gonna split chat up really, really quickly. Yeah, I already knew it. I'll get some people answering question number 1. My bad. I'm totally out of protocol here. Okay, we're reeling it back in. So Lindsay Luke says 25K. I rock 10K. Shanny, that's too high. Don't highball me. Go a little lower. So if somebody handed you 10 million, you wouldn't think that's a lot of money. That's kind of what I'm looking for. Steph says 50 million. So I'm going to push back the question, Steph. So 40 million is not a lot of money. I need you guys to lower it. Lower it to your bare minimum. We got some people. Okay, there you go. Now we're getting back to it. Emmy says 10 million. I can give you 10 million. No, I don't mean it like that. I don't mean I can give you 10 million. I can agree with you that 10 million is probably a safe number because we're all going to have a different number, right? Some people are going to say 2,000. If I get $2,000 sitting right in front of me, it's different. Now, it may not be life-changing, but you can see kind of where I'm going with that. Tommy McCann's 100K. You give me 100K, you walk over, give me $100,000. I'm going to look at that money and say it's a lot of money. Clemson fan, 50K. Steph Richardson, okay, there you go, 5 million. Because you may look at it and say, okay, maybe you have $1 million, maybe you have a couple million, and that's not going to be life-changing. And I'm not trying to pry to figure out who is where. I don't want to. Oh, good question. After taxes, Shanny D, it's paid. That amount of money, like right there in front of you. And see, here's the thing. Like some people are going to say paying off debts, paying off student loans, buying this, buying that. And of course it changes. At one point in your life, you would have thought $100 is a lot of money. And see, I like that. So Lindsay Luke says, 5 million, I'd be set up for life. 100K would pay off my house. $20 is dinner for my kids. So no, taxes out of the equation. Let's leave taxes out of it. I'm talking about tax-free right there in front of you right now. Not, okay, I got to give 35% to the government. And there you go. So Rial, and as I said, I'm not trying to pry into anybody's business, but you're probably going to get a lot of text messages really, really quickly like, whoa, that's 1.8 million. But it's not as much as you think, but it is comfortable. And I guess the follow-up to that would be, at what point would you stop thinking about money? And it depends, because one person could be comfortable, but one person could be careless. Clemson fan, good comment. When I was 10, I thought $20 was a lot of money. Now you don't. Your bills changed. 5 million after tax. So Steph is good with 5 million. I like the figure there, Kale. 369,000. You should have gave me like some cents, like in 37 cents, if you want to be exact. I agree. It's not as much as you think, but you used a key word there, Rial, and that's comfortable, where you don't think about it, where life is not about that next check. Angus says, if I had $1 million, I would invest half and start a business with part of it. What type of business would you start, Angus? Just curious. And hopefully, I'll kind of get back to that. Jimmy G, $1 million would go for a house. Well, Angus, here's what I would say to that. In some degree, investing may be the way to get rich, but in a lot of cases, it's not. Someone I talked to on, and you guys will know this person. I don't want to divulge too much information. Any of you guys know Mark Brunell? We'll just kind of throw it out there in chat. And then we're going to get to money being no object. I'll get back to the topic, but just want to see if anybody knows Mark Brunell. And maybe you figure out where I'm going with this. You're right, Jimmy. Investing is a gamble. Yeah. Well, Shanny, 1 million in the DMV area does not go quite as far as it goes in other areas. That is for sure. A few people will know. And a few people will Google him as well. Clemson fan, you don't know Mark Brunell? Okay, anyway. Mark Brunell was quarterback for the Jacksonville Jaguars and then went to Washington, and I got the opportunity to speak with him on several occasions. So Mark Brunell signed really, really lucrative contracts in the tens of millions of dollars and invested in real estate in Florida in the early 2000s. Bankrupt. Was playing football, ended up signing a lesser contract to become a backup quarterback at one point, and really had to start all over. So my point is money, no object, and it was kind of I guess it was a loaded question because there's always the risk that's involved. So, yep, there you go. Back when the Jags were good. But serious investing mistakes, poor advice, did not know what to do with the money. So what would you do if you had that amount of money that you just said? Think back to your amount of money. Some people said $5 million. Some people said $20. Some people said $300,000, $400,000, all along those lines. Go back to your figure and tell me if you had that amount of money, what would you do? Curious. I saw one person said they'd pay off their house. And that's why I want to add a follow-up, because sometimes we hear a number, and for whatever reason, that $1 million seems to be stuck in everybody's head. It's what we're taught. Like, $1 million is a lot of money. I can retire on $1 million, right? And Angus, that's the point. We're trying to open your eyes. That's why we want to talk about random things. I do know Thai law. The Nature Boy Ric Flair, $600,000 in 1998. So Angus, with that amount of money, you're going to buy a new car. Great answer. So Emmy, invest some, donate some, pay off all my family's debts. You know, paying off debts, no doubt. Get rid of the interest rates that people just want to jack. If I had $5 million, pay off my debts, buy a house, go get a car, a few vacations. Oh, see, Tommy, that's why you're so close to my heart. Sweet ass McCandless. Rescue some animals, pay off some bills, invest in toilet. Yeah, I'm not sure about item number 3. Rescue some animals, though. You had me going there for a minute. I definitely like that. Home, debt-free. I'm good. Use the income to do whatever I want. No mortgage yet. Love that. I love the mortgage. So it seems like the mortgage is the big thing for everybody. Bought a truck. Nothing wrong with buying a truck. Put away dollars for my children. That's right. You better figure that out. You forgot to tithe. 20%. And hopefully they're putting it to good use. James, at least James is honest. James DeMoragod, hookers and blow. I'm surprised you're the only person that typed that. I figured somebody else would think less about their image. So anyway, all right, we got all random walks of life. So we've talked enough about money, but just think about that, and I'm not going to give you too much. Be fiscally conscious. Whatever that amount of money is, work toward it and do good things with it. All right, moving on. We're going to talk a little bit about The Walking Dead since we got a couple other topics. This comes up a lot. I hear, who's your favorite character? Who do you want to bring back? All of those things. We take this topic and we sort of jumble it up and we ask it a different way. But the question I'm going to ask all of you, I want to know, don't tell me, well, I don't want to tell you how to tell me. I guess that's too pushy. I'm not trying to be pushy, but I'm trying to create the topic. Which character would you want to be? Of all the characters that are out there, tell me which character you would play on The Walking Dead and why. What you like about that character. Steph, if you have significant others watching this and I read this and you say, oh, I'm going to buy Norman Reedus to lick my neck, I probably going to beep that part out. Remember, anything you say in this chat might be repeated. You better type like a JK, JK, JK really, really quickly. And give me some reasons why you would want to play that character. What is it about that character that you like? MC Coca-Cola, Governor. Fred says Negan, because he's boss. Shanny D, a.k.a. Little Michonne, is like, just please refer to the screen name. You should know. What do you like about Michonne, Shanny? What qualities make you want to play her? Jimmy G says Rick, because he always tries to do the right thing. He fails sometime, but he tries. That's a great answer. I like that answer. Trevor Grimm says Merle, just because he's a badass. Kel says Smile would play Carol. She's evolved the most, and sometimes she is the strongest. Yeah, she was a little weak last season, though. Hopefully we get to see strong Carol again. Lindsay Luke would play Maggie because she's such a strong woman. No, she has to be. She's been through quite a bit. But I'm finding out, comic book Maggie, at this point at least, issue number 60, it seems to be a lot different than TV Maggie. Comic book Maggie is just really, really broken down right now. I don't know that I saw her to that degree of being broken down on the TV show. Tommy Sweet-Ass McCandless says he'd be Glenn. Glenn's a moral compass. Stacks the beatbox. Box breaker would be Shane. Rick, can I ask you something? What do you like about Shane? He's dead. Maddie says, I'd be Carl because he's hot. Duh. And if you guys are not a member of the 999 Army fan page, I wanted to give another special shout out to Maddie Jordan. What an amazing comic book she has in the works. I got a chance to flip through a couple of those. So if you guys want to see some of the gang from here included in her comic book, Little Mini Shiva, my kitten, it's very good stuff, Maddie. So keep that going. Appreciate what you're doing there. Steph Richardson would be Jerry because he's happy. He is happy. I like Jerry. Get a few other. Angry Bird Kid, I'd play Shane because he thinks Shane would be a better leader. You got that right. Lindsay Luke says you don't want to be the moral compass in The Walking Dead. Once you become that, you are gone. Very true. Father Gabe, because he's such a huge and interesting Yeah, Father Gabriel. Wow, you talk about people that I liked, didn't like, liked, didn't like, liked. That is an emotional roller coaster. Let me ask a follow-up because I'm getting some really, really good answers and some comments. Which characters have taken us on the biggest emotional roller coasters between like and dislike? Just this is a quick 999 random things survey. Which characters have taken us on the biggest emotional roller coasters between liking them and disliking them? Morgan. I will agree. Morgan is has got me confused sometimes. Father Gabriel. Yeah, Father Gabriel. I'm right there with you. Carol. I can agree with both of them. Eugene. We got a few Carol fans coming out. Carol and Morgan. See, I'm torn on it now when I see some of Rick. You like what he does, and then he's trying to do the right thing, but you like his decision making, you don't like his decision making. Kel's smile. Kel's just Morgan, Carol, Gabriel, and Eugene. That's pretty. Yeah, that's 4 really solid ones. Yeah, somebody finally mentioned Dwighty Boy. Ashley Alvarez says Dwight, Morgan, and Gabe. Oh, I see what you did, Indy Jones. Shiva personally. Oh, personality. Sorry. What's up, Philip Zero? Okay, good, good, solid information. So we'll transition. We got some other topics that we want to get to. Mom is mad. So hopefully, you guys know, yesterday was Mother's Day, and I hope most of you had a happy Mother's Day. And mine was really good. Great conversation with Mom. And then I had to ruin it, and I don't think Mom's real happy at the moment. So the question I have for you is, did you have a good Mother's Day, or what do you regret doing? Keep it kind of lighthearted. Have you ever really made your mom mad and you regretted it and wanted to find a way to sort of smooth that over and make it right? Is it just mom guilt, or is sometimes maybe mom a little bit overbearing? We'll ask it that way. And I'm a good kid, but yeah. I gave such an awesome shout out. Michelle says, my mother said I'm her favorite child. She lied to you. Let's see. Waiting on a few comments. Yes, I have. I want to know what they are. I want to know what you did if you'd like to go back. I'll get into it in a minute. Shani D will understand this. So I think that's like, I love all of you guys, but for some reason, me and Shani D have this southern connection. Whoa. Oh, somebody forgot Mother's Day. That's bad. Sin Miller was a perfect child. Come on, Sin. The fact that your name is Sin certainly says that you're not a perfect child. Okay, and it was a great Mother's Day. I give this great shout out, and then call Mom. Everything's going well. Mom, hope you had a great Mother's Day. And she sends pictures. It's like, hey, thanks for the gift. Thanks for the card. It was really good. Awesome. Smiling. My mom's just like, just this happy, happy place. And then, she's like, how's things? How's Morris doing? She knows it's my baby. And I said, oh, great. Here, let me show you my new tattoo. Oh, no. Why did I do it? I mean, she was going to find out eventually. But, yeah. You know how moms get kind of quiet? The kind of, you did what? Yeah, you guys saw it. I mean, you guys have been to the page, and my baby's pretty important to me, but yeah, Mom didn't quite appreciate that, I guess. It'll be short-lived, she loves me. But yeah, Mom is mad, so be careful. Maybe sometimes things are better revealed at different times. Jill Negan McGuire says, I think I'm the fave. Yeah, you could be. I think we always, most moms have probably told all of them at one point, like all their kids, that they're the favorite. So they can't be, I mean, and then, to defend it, they'll say, well, I love all of you equally. I don't think that's true. I think there's a varying degree. So yeah, I think I just should have should have kept the long sleeves on and not even steered the conversation. It's like, you just want to be like brutally honest. Hey, check this out. So yeah, I did. All right, so Mom's a little bit upset, and we'll get to it. I'll give you guys an update a little bit later on. But she did like the Mother's Day stuff, and I think we'll iron it out eventually. Michelle is just stuck on the on her mom loves her the most. She's been on that topic for like 5 minutes. All right, so we're going to transition back into a little bit of The Walking Dead. And I thought about this for a while, and this is why I put pictures of the governor and a few other people. And I'm trying to, let me think of the best way to approach this question. I don't want your favorite 5. The reason I said pick the Walking Dead 5, take your personal bias out of this, because, if you say, all right, my favorite is Rick, Abraham, Glenn, Michonne, no, that's not what we want to do here. You are one of the 6, and you need to survive. I want to know the 5 people, and let's take the personal animosity out of it. So if you want to pick Negan and Merle, that's fine. If you want to pick Shane and the governor, that's fine. I want to know the 5 people, along with yourself, and we'll talk about some of the skill sets they bring to the table, that the 6 of you would be the 6 going on your adventure, surviving, setting up your own camp, whatever the case may be. Give me your 5 people that you want with you in a zombie apocalypse. There. I think I asked it exactly the way I wanted to ask it. And I'm gonna read a few of the comments, because I want to get into some of the real things that make each one of these characters tick, what you like about them. And feel free to push back. So if somebody says, I want Carol with me, I might throw up the fact, Carol has been a little emotionally unstable lately. I don't know that I would bring Carol with me. Maybe I would, maybe I wouldn't. But we're going to talk about the pros and cons of some of the people's answers. And we'll sort of debate them a little bit. So Stax says Glenn, Maggie, Shane, Morgan, and Abe. So Stax, you're going to be there while Glenn and Maggie just decide to make out every 15 or 20 minutes. So no, I'm leaving those 2. They're a great couple, but yeah, I'm not bringing them with me. Scratch that. Negan, Shane, Michonne, Daryl, and Rick. Oh, I like where you're going with that, Tim F. So you got Negan is a survivor, Shane's a survivor, Michonne, Daryl, Rick. Problem is, Rick and Negan, they're going to be tough to be together. Even if they like each other, you still are going to have that battle over the leadership and the decision making. So Lindsay says Daryl, Merle, Maggie, Rick, and Michonne. Yeah, you know, the difference between that would be Rick and Michonne, I think they can keep their personal affairs out of the line of fire. I don't think Glenn and Maggie can keep their hands off of each other. So I could give you Rick and Michonne. I'm okay with that. Tobin, Merle, Morgan, Daryl, Tyrese, and Eugene. Really, Tobin, Eugene? You're going to bring Eugene? This guy, he's gonna cringe and hide in a corner the first sign of battle. I'm not going with that. I'm doing all the debating. You guys can definitely read each other's comments and be like, there's no way. You might be the only person I've seen so far. I'm not debating Eugene's skills. Eugene does have a skill set. Where are all the Abraham fans? Really? We don't have any Abraham? We don't have no Sashas in here? Well, maybe we did. We might have missed a few of them. iRock6, here you go. Abe, Michonne, Shane, Daryl, and Merle. No Rick, no Carl. Abe, Michonne. I would like to replace Merle. I like your list, though. I like Abe, Michonne, Shane, Daryl. But I don't know about the Daryl and Merle combo. I'm not saying it's terrible, but maybe we could upgrade one person. Not seeing a lot of Rositas either. Let's see. Eric Calburn says Daryl, Rick, Michonne, and Rosita. Could throw a Sasha in there. I'm missing a few. I'm kind of jumping around. All right, Moody, I got to see your list again. Alexandria. Oh, okay, here we go. Alexandria is going like real deep in this one. Carol, because she can cook. Daryl, he's a hunter. Carl knows how to survive. Carl only has one eye. Michonne, she has a sword, and Abe, he's strong. I like that. Good list. Very good list. Not sure about Carl, but I'm kind of liking that. I think a lot of you are just picking Daryl just to pick Daryl. Daryl, because I have something to look at. Distraction. Oh, there you go. Okay. All right, iRock, I'll give you that. So you're sitting down Merle and bringing T-Dog. That's a pretty good list. Yeah, and I don't trust Merle either. A lot of people have mentioned Merle, but if there's 6 of you and you go to sleep at night and you got the bottle of water beside you, Merle's stabbing you. Kelsa Smile says, I would bring Jerry, comic relief. Yeah, you could use a laugh every once in a while. Or you could bring Eugene and just turn around and look at him cringing in the corner. Michelle's just taking Negan. That's it. Well, you're going to have to at least bring Lucille along. Because the first time something goes wrong, you're going to get an introduction to Lucille. Raging Red Fox is Rick for his leadership, Daryl, strong fighter, Michonne, Jesus, let's see, Shanny says Jesus, Daryl, Michonne, Rick, Abe, and Shiva. That's 6. You cheated. You can only bring 5. Got to go back. A lot of people take Daryl because he's good at hunting. Yeah, that's what he's good at. Could you just take off your shirt while you're hunting that squirrel? Might be easier to move around in it. I see where you guys are going in that. Jeff! Oh, I see what you did with that. 999 upside down is 66. Yeah, whatever, man. Come on. Welcome to like a comment from 2 years ago. There are rules. Let's see. Lincoln Xavier, Jesus, Maggie, Shane, Daryl, and Rosita. I might like that list. Jesus, martial artist. Maggie's tough. Shane can go a little nuts if you need to. Daryl is a hunter, and Rosita survive. That's not a bad list. Mary Hofstetter, Negan for strength and getting stuff done. Daryl, hunting skills. Carol to cook. Maggie to help make a home. And Michelle, loyal protector. Okay, good reasons. So I'm going to take Eugene, Spencer, Jared, Arat, and the Polaroid guy. I'm trying to think of like the 5 worst. And let's go ahead just for fun. Give me your worst 5 too. I'm just kind of curious. I think I do like to add the Walking Dead element to it, because when we talk about individual characters and the traits really come out, to me that's very interesting stuff, because it tells us why we watched the show in the first place. So what we're going to do now is probably find out our severe hatred. So which 5 characters would you not want to be with? Give me that list. I just gave you a lot of good ones. I would take those 5 probably because I would just use them all for target practice, just to brush up my skills. Carol, Rosita, Abe, Michonne, and Daryl. I like your list, Jamie Jordan. That's a good list. Tobin, Lori, Spencer, Davey. Oh, I like that list. That is an awesome hatred list right there. Yeah, I did not like Lori. Judith, Eugene, Spencer, Lori, and Enid. Let's see. Jamie Jordan says Judith, Olivia, Fat Joey, Eugene, and Gregory. Olivia was practically starving, and by practically you mean not really? Gregory, Mark, Spencer, Dr. Stevens, and Sophia. My worst 5: Lindsay, Dale, Andrea, Eugene, Dwight, and Lori. You know, I'm liking Dale less and less in the comics. Like, I wasn't a super fan of him on the TV show, but for what a reason, his comic character just really, really rubs me the wrong way. Tim F. said Jared, Spencer, Fat Joey, Judith, and the Vatu's grandma. No one likes Lori. The worst, Emmy Desiree Bacon says Dirty Davy, Arat, Eugene, Spencer, and Lori. Lori's making a lot of people's list. So is Jared. I'm starting to see some Jared. Rebecca from Texas. Jared, Davy, Arat, Jadis, and Greg. Ooh, see Jadis added. Moody, I'm missing some of your comments. They're scrolling really fast. I think I missed on. Did you pick Jadis as well? Yeah, there we go. A couple people are like, oh, I forgot Jadis. Eugene, dude from Terminus, Dale, Tobin, and Eric. Oh, I finally see Eric. Oh, that's true. The little whiny kid that was Rick's girlfriend, the one that got everybody killed. He was a little bowl. He had a little bowl cut too, right? Maybe that was Jadis's real son. Sam. Sam, that's his name. Oh, man. Shut up, Sam. Stop crying. You're going to get everybody killed. And Sam's brother, too. I don't like either one of those kids. And their dad. I didn't like anybody in that family, actually. You know what? That whole family, I would take 3 of 4. I'd take the drunk husband. I'd take the older son. I'd take Sam. And I'd let the girl go off with Rick. Deanna was one of those emotional roller coasters, too. Yeah, Deanna's one that I didn't like in the beginning, and then I started to appreciate her. There you go. Sam the whiny kid and Jadis. You got that right, Real. Mom definitely overcompensated. All right, Maboon. Come on now. That's going to get you timeout. We don't use... Sam was annoying. We don't use slurs like that in our chat. Just tone it down there, buddy. Moving on. Thank you, Moody Girl. That whole family, yeah, that family, I'm not fans of them. And you know what, Hype Beast, just your name, you're just stupid, man. Don't come in here with a name like that. Oh, what an idiot. Hey, you know what? There's still, no matter what chat you're at, there's still people that are just beyond repair. I'm not going to repair you. I'm just going to let you go off and get repaired somewhere else. Because if I were going to repair you, I would charge you at least $180 an hour just to sit down and have a discussion. Yes, Sam was that little whiny kid. All right, and we're going to go one more topic that is wasn't on the agenda, but it is something I'm going to add. A couple people suggested it. One thing, if you guys could do, got a lot of people here. We got at least 30 or 40 people that have not slapped the like button. If you guys could slap the like button while I'm going through just a couple details. I'll tell you a little bit about the channel and what we do. So we do spoilers. On Wednesday night, we have Wednesday Walkers, so you guys get over and check that out. That'll be at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. On Sundays, I do Chill with Kills, very relaxed gaming video. We talk about whatever. Then on Sunday night at 7:30, we do Sunday spoilers and talk about The Walking Dead as well. And on Monday's it's our day to get the week started. Random things. If you guys have random things topics, if you guys could send those over to me, you can send them to me on Kik, K-I-L-Z-H-O-T. Just some things that we want to talk about. They're going to be all over the place. When this video goes live, 5 or 10 minutes after it goes live, if I didn't answer your question, you have something else additional to add, leave it in the comments because people are going to watch this on playback. We got people working, we got people doing other stuff. It would just be awesome if you guys could just leave a couple comments, a couple chats, what you think about. Also, several different avenues that we have out there. We've got the 999 Army. You guys can be a part of that on the Facebook page. A lot of good interactions back and forth. Of course, we have the 999 Gaming Patreon site if you guys want to support, and also the 999 Gaming channel, which we talk about a little bit of everything. If you guys are not subscribed, hit the subscribe button, be a part of what we do. That's a really, really good network, some awesome conversation. The last topic I'm going to add for everybody here is secret skills. We know a lot about some people, based on the 999 Army page. I know that Maddie Jordan is a tremendous budding comic book writer. I know that AJ Jepson is pretty awesome with the artwork. So everybody has a skill or something they're good at. I like to think that I've got several skills that maybe you guys don't even know about. So what I want to know is, what's your secret skill? What is it that you think that you are really, really good at? Arkham Knight, you need to throw an extra 9 up there, my man. Come on, it's 3 9s. What is your secret skill? What can you do? Let me know. Let me know your talent. They can be some weird skills. They can be just some common things. Maybe you're a great fisherman. All of those things. Great cook. We'll get to shout-outs just a little bit. Drinking. Maboon is a great drinker. What do you like to drink, Maboon? Just curious. Michelle, talking about K-pop. I think we could probably sit you in a corner. Singing. Israel, give me a song. Give me a song that you can sing. Moody Girl is a Lego maker. Sean makes a mean Sunday roast. I'm telling you, man, cooking is just a tremendous skill. I wish I was a better cook. That's not my thing. That is not my secret skill. Music producer. I like it. Legit, too. Lindsay Luke is a great writer. Love to write stories. Sin Miller is a great cook. Tobin can play the drums. Clemson fan. Sports. The ability to make great hideouts and bunkers. That's Arkham Knight. Jeff Moore is a great debater and a dead shot. Hey, you're in the right place, Jeff. This is what sometimes we turn into debates. Carmen Trance can sew. Eric Calburn, great hunter. A lot of people are good hunters. You guys would be great in a zombie apocalypse. Baking and organizing anything. AJ can play guitar. Give me an example. Give me an example of like one of your greatest feats in organizing. What can you organize? Elvis, Suspicious Minds. We're caught in a trap. We can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. I think you've been bugging me to sing an Elvis. There you go. That's the best I can do for you. I can't sing it as good as Israel Marion, but you brought it up. Lindsay Luke is a pretty good mom. Kelly. Oh, man. Hang on. I'm going to try this, Kelly. Golonzinier. Golonzinier. Did I do it right, Kelly G? She actually sent me an enunciation on my Facebook page. I didn't write it down, but I'm trying to wing it here. Angry Bird Kid can make coffee. Holy roly. Good at gardening. So see, oh, hold on. I'll get to that in a second. I'm not reading that. Let's just say Steph Richardson can hold her breath for a long time. Helping people. Yeah, Steph is killing me too. Whoa, I got 3 capital letters. So, Kelly, I did it right. Finally. Tommy, awesome baseball player. Fire spinning. Closets and cardboards. Okay, so you guys see where I'm going with this, hopefully. A lot of hidden talents. Working on cars, Trevor Grimm. Let's see if, real quick, you guys can guess one of my secret talents. And then I'm going to ask the final question of the night. It's probably unfair because I think I've told you guys a lot about like my secret talent. Shandy D can shop. Hey, that is that's a skill. I bet next year you're going to tell me, oh, let's see. I bet you can shop for shoes, Shandy D. That would be shocking. Mechanics are priceless. Exactly. IROC 6. See, now you know where I'm going with that. I'm going to touch on that in 1 second. Tyler Johnson thinks that I'm a good juggler, guitar player. Juggling. No, I am not a good juggler. Whistling. I can't whistle very well. Sorry, I was trying it. No, I'm not a good whistler at all. Good at bringing people together. That's Westwick. Tim F. says, the power to move you. Oh, there you go, Grimes Girl. My secret talent is making videos. Song lyrics for everything. Songs just are so important to me. Like, you can almost throw anything out there and you think of a lyric or a song that it relates to. Angry Bird said, Kills is the best at being lucky. You know what? I am a very lucky person. This is true. All right. a couple things out there. Let me transition. This is going to be the last topic of the night. So based on what you saw, some of your partners, your 999 Army mates, you know what Tommy can do. Tommy can play baseball. Emmy can organize. We got hunters. Which 3 people from what you saw, you're not going to remember everything, but I'm sure a couple people jumped out there. Pick 3 people from this chat that you're going to take in with you to the zombie apocalypse. Just kind of curious. No clicks, not because, okay, Moody Girl and Bree, yeah, we're buddies, we're twins. No, none of that. No buddy stuff. You got to survive. I want to know who you're taking. You're going to bring Emmy to organize your closet. You're going to bring Sin Miller, who knows how to cook. You're going to bring some of these dudes that know how to hunt and sharpshoot. Who are you bringing? If you bring me, I'm just going to sit down. I'm going to hook up a microphone and start telling you a story. Don't bring me. We're going to be sitting at the campfire. Hi, this is Killshot from 909 Gaming, and we have zombies surrounding us, and you're going to get attacked. I'm getting ready to take off. No. I am not the person that you want to take with you. Shanny D's like, who is the good drinker? That's funny. Sin Miller is going to bring me, Moody, and Emmy. She's going to bring Kills to talk to her. Moody, because Moody has that bag that, you know, that has everything in it. Everybody should take Moody. She's got, like, supplies. Bring Shanny D, because Shanny has swords. She will protect you. Shanny D with the swords could probably, you know, she could hunt too. I mean, she's got swords. Sin Miller could cook, and Emmy could organize all of your, ration out all your food. There you go. There's a good combination, right? Kill it, cook it, store it. Kel says, I'm taking Emmy because I love bacon. Maboon is the drinker. Everybody wants Maboon. Yeah. Some people are not going to get picked because they don't remember what you said. Or maybe you said something that was a little cheesy. I say cheesy things all the time. I'd shoot the psychiatrist for, yeah, we better not go out together. I'm going to be giving like mad advice. All right. Hey, thank you, everybody. We're going to wrap up this stream. We are an hour and 3 minutes. I appreciate everything that you guys do. This is Random Things. The topics are out there. Some of the topics are meant to discuss some of the topics. You guys know I'm baiting you a little bit because I really want you guys to learn about each other and just make this group really, really awesome. Even when we're talking about some of our random stuff, we learn more and more about what all of us bring to the table. And who knows, wherever we call it in a zombie apocalypse, I'm going to call on a few of you to do the things that you told me you could do. So don't say you can cook and then, you know, I get out there and I'm desperate in a zombie apocalypse and you're like, you know what, I was just lying. I usually eat fast food every night. That's not the way it works. Thanks, everybody. It is shout-out time, so appreciate it. Time always flies in these streams. Be back again Wednesday night, 9 o'clock. We will talk Walking Dead spoilers. A lot of interesting stuff is starting to surface. So do want to say what's up to Eric Calburn, Angus Johnson, Michelle Yang. Thank you for being here. Israel Marion, thank you. We'll get some more Elvis tunes for you in the near future. Kel says, smile. Says, sing us out, Kills. I got to start preparing some material. Lindsay Luke, thank you for being here. Emmy Desiree Bacon, thank you for being here. I'm going to hit you up for some organization advice. I need to get much more organized. Little Michonne, thank you for being here. Tonus26, take Tonus. Sean McQuillian, thanks, man. Rial, Tommy Sweetass McCandless, appreciate you being here. Raging Red Fox, Maboon, Samantha. Who else we got? Arkham Knight, AJ Jepson, thank you for being here. Moody Girl, of course, is bringing some moonshine for all of us. Lindsay Luke, Clemson Fan 99. Kelly, go Lonzinier. Go Lonzinier. I'm going 2 for 2 here, hopefully. Trevor Grimm, Angela G, thank you for being here. You're going to get some multiple shout-outs. Car Turtle 11, iRock 6, Tobin McLeod, Jamie Jordan, what's up, JJ, also Maddie Jordan, thank you for being here. Mary Hofstetter, Working Dead, John 02, see? Grimes Girl, what's up, GG? Tyler Johnson is like a popsicle on a hot summer day, and it is getting hot, man. Harley Quinn, Thank you. Also, special shout out for all my Patreon supporters. I know a lot of you are in this chat, and if you guys watch the credits at the end of the video, I just want to give a lot of love to those people who support this channel as well, in both ways. All of you guys are really important. I don't want to distinguish, but just every once in a while I'll give a little special shout out to some of those folks as well too. Steph Richardson and Tommy too. Now that you publicly embarrassed Tommy on a video, oh come on, Steph. I should have said Steffi's husband. Yeah, okay. We know the secrets. All right, who else we got? Joshua Fett, thank you for being here. Tim F, appreciate you being here. Stacy Ragland as well. Rebecca from Texas. A lot of love to Rebecca from Texas. Dead Lover 123. Who else we got? I'm missing a few people. You guys got to speak up faster on these shout-outs because I know I'm going to miss a few people. That's why I do a lot of duplicates. Because really, I can't remember like 100 people. I'm trying though. All right, I'm going to give you guys about 5 more seconds. Van Halen does rock. I tell myself, hey, only fools rush in. Only time will tell if we stand the test of time. I just went with It's Got What It Takes. I went Van Hagar, not David Lee Roth version for you guys. Anyway, that's the best I can do on short notice. Good night, Mercy Santiago and the rest of the 999 Army. Stephanie Vincent, if you guys are interested in joining the 999 Army when this video goes live, Moody Girl will send a link down there and you can sign up for membership. Doesn't cost you anything. You just go hang out and say a lot of cool stuff about everybody and like Daryl Dixon. I think that's a prerequisite of joining. Thanks once again. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful night, and I will talk to you all Wednesday night. Be there. Peace.